All right, guys, so we're back here again with Matt the Firewood Guy. We keep doing videos with them because they keep going viral, or at least viral for us. You know, our average video gets 30 to 40,000 views, and every time we do one with this guy, they get 100,000 or 500,000. So here we are again. But Matt, we're not in the firewood yard today. Where are we?
We're at my overflow warehouse.
Okay, and this is probably what, 10, 15 minutes away from where you produce all of the firewood?
That's correct.
And what's the purpose of this place here?
This serves as the buffer of storage so that we can produce wood ahead of season, put it away so that we can pull out of it when we start getting into the cooler months.
And you hit your peak demand.
We hit our peak demand and we can't keep up.
Yeah. So first thing I walked in here when I said was, wow. I mean, and you said it's not a lot of wood.
It's not a lot of wood. Last year we had a lot fuller. We haven't been able to keep enough in here.
Right.
So it's a little bit barren compared to what it was last year, but this is where we keep like our extra pallets instead of keeping them over at our operation. So as we need them, we take them over to fill them. This would obviously be our full pallet storage area.
So we've never shown them your typical, kind of your bread and butter of your firewood business of what you do.
No, because I've been a little bit guarded about the way that I do it and its particulars. And I'm going to show you the delivery process and how we do what we do. And this has been something I've developed over the many years of doing firewood and trying to find a convenient, clean, effective way to deliver wood to a customer the way they want it.
Yeah. And so today we're going to take you on one of Matt's firewood deliveries, and I guarantee you guys have never seen anything like it before. It's a very unique service that you provide.
Yeah, and we move more wood on pallets than we do any other method.
Dump truck deliveries, bulk deliveries.
Bulk, tractor trailer. They go out in volume higher this way than any other method. And the warehouse is like, I'd love to have it full, but it's a good problem not to be able to fill it.
Yeah.
So.
Real quick, give us a rundown of your palletized firewood. How do these work?
So these are all kiln dried mixed hardwood. These ones are. They're 66 inches tall. They're 2 rows of firewood wide. The pallets are 34 or 36 wide by 34 the other dimension. And so what they net to is 42 cubic feet stacked on a pallet, which 16-inch wood, 42 cubic feet is 1/3 of a cord or a face cord.
Right, which for somebody burning in their fireplace on evenings and weekends throughout the winter,
yeah,
they may order one of them, maybe 2 if they burn a lot.
Right, depending on the season and what they have going on.
And I'd imagine that's the majority of your customers for this type of wood here.
Yeah,
right?
they might get one in the spring, one in the fall, and then another one in the early spring.
For outdoor campfires.
For outdoor campfires and stuff. And
awesome.
The funny joke that a lot of customers have is when it's there and it's convenient, the kids will have friends over and they would rather burn this wood than the wood they have for their fire pit outside, and so they end up buying more.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then this is just a couple skids of the package heat shrink bundles that we would produce.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get your trailer loaded up and get onto this delivery.
All right, sounds like a plan.
Today's video is sponsored by Good Shop. Good Shop offers fully customizable boxes of high quality proteins delivered right to your door on your schedule. The products are vacuum sealed and flash frozen at peak freshness so you can stock your freezer and cook when and how you want. Convenience at its best. Good Shop offers an outstanding variety. There's something for everybody. You can choose from over 80 different cuts, 100% grass-fed ribeyes, USDA prime filet mignon, wild-caught salmon, free-range and organic chicken breast, chicken wings, pork tenderloin, thick-cut bacon, just to name a few. Good Shop sources its meat and seafood exclusively from American farms and fisheries. By supporting Good Shop, you are indirectly supporting American farms and independent ranchers all across the U.S. Good Shop also offers a 100% money-back guarantee. That's how confident they are in the quality of the meat and seafood that they're sending out the door. Love Good Shop or you get your money back. It's that easy. Lana and I have had a couple of meals out of our Good Shop box already, and we absolutely love it and think you will too. Go to goodshop.com/YouTube and use promo code HOMETOWN130 or use the link in the description to get $130 off across your first 4 boxes. So I noticed they got some other wood here, Matt. Is that yours or is that somebody else's?
Yeah, this is ours. This is he normally gets a quarter seasoned every year.
Okay, so that's, another service that you offer is bulk deliveries in a dump trailer, right?
Correct, yeah.
And then he decided he wanted, did you say this was hickory?
Yeah, this is all hickory. And
for
he
a
wanted
smoker.
It for a smoker, yeah.
Okay. So Matt, this looks like a pretty essential part of the business here, but I don't think you could buy that in a store, right?
No, you can't. It's kind of a custom job. And there are some features on it that I have set that way particularly, like it doesn't have brakes.
Yeah.
And when I first designed it, every time you let go of the hydraulics, it would stop. And that's kind of a pain because if you find yourself on a nice downhill grade, you want to make up some time and get a little quicker. So I changed it out to like a free spool valve. And so we don't do a lot of steep driveways, but when we get on steep driveways, we do have to assist, like slowing it down, coming down the hill.
Yeah. I was saying the back end of this almost looked like a log splitter cylinder, right here. And then you've got, this to me reminds me of a box store log splitter lever there to raise and lower.
Yeah, and then it's got a wonderful one full start Honda motor on it. And it does some incredible grades with, a 1,200 pound pallet on it. It's pretty incredible how steep it'll actually go up.
I've seen a lot of people on YouTube lately using the mini skid steers to do what this thing does, but the weight savings on this, because that thing's probably not terribly heavy. A mini skid steer, you're looking 3,000 to 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, this is probably I think it's under 1,000. I can't remember when I weighed it, but I think it was like 780 or 880.
Which gives you a lot more payload for wood to haul. So.
And the fact that it doesn't tear up the grass.
Yeah.
Terrible bad. The footprint's pretty tight, so we can take it right in the garage. If we need to set it up against the wall and set it down, we can take it around the back patio. So it's pretty versatile.
Yeah, so you came down the back hill here across the yard and then put it underneath the patio there. Yeah. And if you were trying to do that with a mini skid loader, you're definitely going to tear up some turf doing it.
Right. And when you're delivering a premium priced product, the last thing you want to do is leave a customer with a sour taste in their mouth over some tore up grass.
Yeah.
We take it off once we get it in there. Yeah, I like this way better. You like that one better?
Yeah, I can come right after grabbing this stuff.
Got a whole plastic folder all the way in there. You got the brake.
All right, Matt, so we were talking about how much weight that little pallet jack saves you versus something like a mini skid steer or something like that. What is the weight of everything you're towing here?
The 11 pallets at about 1,100 pounds a pallet comes up to like 12,100 pounds. The little fork jitney is about just under 1,000, so we'll say 13.1, and then the trailer weighs about 8. So empty. So that comes up to 21.1 fully loaded.
And you're pulling this with a Ford F350 diesel 6.7 liter.
Correct. Wouldn't pull it with anything else.
Yeah. That'll be probably my next truck. I don't know if I do the F250 or F350, but that is certainly a nice truck. And even when this was fully loaded when we started the morning, I was riding in the passenger seat, and you forget that it's back there.
You do.
21,000 pounds. It's mind-blowing.
Amazing how smoothly they handle the weight.
Yeah. I mean, triple axle on this trailer, that's pretty impressive. And it is a gooseneck, so obviously that's going to be a little bit better than a bumper pull.
Right. And then, so if you're pulling a trailer this size, like your camper, you don't need a CDL. But with this size trailer commercially for business, you do need a CDL.
Well,
and you have to have a full-fledged Class A for like tractor trailers to legally pull this down the road.
Yeah, if you're making money, they want a piece of it.
Of course. And I laugh. It's just you can get a tractor trailer RV, and as long as you're racing and it's not for hire, it's totally legal to drive it down the road. But
I've seen people buying a Class A towing deck over trailer with a 20,000 pound excavator behind it or something like that. And
they're like, haha, catch me, DOT, right? Like, it's like they always find a way.
Yep.
But
all right, on to the next one.
Yep. So we showed you wheeling them with the gas-powered jack across the grass around the back of the house to the patio. And this would be like one of a typical delivery where we don't use the gas-powered one. We're just going to wheel it with the jack straight into the garage, set it against the wall, and get out of here.
All right, so you can pretty much put these things anywhere the customer wants them, right?
We just can't do stairs.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is the old pallet, right? Do you put a deposit on these, or how do you handle that?
Yeah, the customer pays a $20 deposit on the pallet, and as long as they return a pallet when they get a refill, they don't pay that moving forward.
What percentage of your business would you say is repeat customers, like this here, where you're taking an old pallet and bringing a new one in?
At this point, it's probably 80 to 85%.
That's pretty good.
All repeat, yeah.
Yeah.
It takes a while to get it going because when nobody delivers it this way, it takes a while for it to catch on.
How many years have you been doing the pallet deliveries like this?
I think we started the pallet delivery, actually delivering them in about 2017.
So what is that, 7 years?
7 years, yeah.
Yeah.
It was an idea for a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
Get that bark out of the way.
And that's all the more that was left over, all the scrap from the last basket.
Yep. It's clean.
Well, when you hand stack it, you filter a lot of that stuff out.
That's right. All right, good there.
All right, so we just finished up the last delivery of the day, and I got to ask you, Matt, you're the owner of the business. Are you usually the guy taking out the deliveries, or did you just do this because we're filming a YouTube video?
No, these pallets I usually deliver most of them. Only on a rare occasion will I have somebody else deliver them. I do usually have somebody help me. It makes everything go faster and smoother, and I really enjoy it, even though it's sometimes doesn't fit the schedule the best.
Yeah. And so having a second person there, because you've got one person running the gas-powered jitney, and then you've got somebody running the hand truck. Yeah, it definitely seems like having a second person there makes the whole process go a lot faster, especially that last one. It was boom, boom, in and out.
Yeah, nice and quick. And I used to do them by myself, and then it got to the point where you're getting phone calls, you're handling, you know, people back at the yard that are having an issue, and these are all scheduled, you know, 30 minutes apart, so you've got to maintain a pace. And if you get a 10-minute phone call and it throws you off early in the day, it can be hard to make that time up.
Kind of like a doctor's office. If you're the last
Right.
appointment of the day, you might wait 45 minutes.
Right, and I hate being behind schedule, so I work really hard to stay stop to stop to stop.
Now, how do you balance deliveries and production? Because I know, you know, we've talked about before, one of the nicest things that you have going for you is you're big enough to have employees.
Yeah.
So you've got it, like, are you delivering 2, 3, 4 days a week, or what's your schedule like?
No, right now we do deliveries just on Fridays. I do just the retail deliveries. The restaurant deliveries are handled by a delivery driver, and I don't produce a lot of the firewood. I'll cut some wood here and there, but very rarely. This is what I enjoy. The original, like we were talking earlier about how you like the part of cutting firewood is like going in the woods and being with nature and chainsaw and
Right.
cutting the wood in the woods.
Doing it the old-fashioned way.
Right. So doing these deliveries keeps me connected kind of to the beginning and where it all started,
Yeah.
and not getting so big that you don't know your customers, you don't talk to your customers.
So you've got somebody back at the yard today that was making firewood while you're out taking care of the deliveries and
That's
servicing
correct.
the customers.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. You know, I've known about Matt's firewood delivery business for a little while now, and I've been wanting to do a video on it because it's very unique the way you do it. I think you offer an exceptional experience to your customers, and I think that's why you've been so successful at it. So,
Yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.